Hello everybody, I am Moldy, and this is Born of Bread once again. In the last episode, we finished out Yagi's side quest, and also made our way here to our lagoon. And we need to get out to sea, but we do have a ship. Only problem is, once we set out to sea, it's gonna be quite a while before we can all come back to land. But I think I'm ready. I might be missing a good chunk of my rib cage and a little bit of blood, but I think we're ready to sail out to sea. Arr, the big blue is calling me. Time to sail as the crow flies.
Crook, straight to rock bottom.
Weigh anchor, ye scurvy dogs, trim the sails.
Is he talking to us?
I would assume so.
I don't think so.
Now bring me that horizon.
Crook, we're crow pirates, not copycats.
Oh, aim for the skyline. Well, let's go get it then. We're off to grab the horizon and cram it up somebody's ass, because that's how we're gonna get the Sunstone shard.
I say, I think it's working. By Jove, we're right on top of it. We need to dive down to get the shard.
A voyage to the bottom of these briny depths, is it?
Down to Davy Jones' locker,
Yep, that is exactly where we're going. Loaf, how long can you hold your breath underwater, old chap? I'm absorbent. Don't go soft. You'll need to take a hard tack or she'll whisk you away. Yar, I've just the thing for ye. There be diving suits in the lockers below deck. They're old, mind you, and a little leaky. Heavy as lead.
And heavy as lead.
Okay, that's the small crow saying that one. I gotta pay more attention to who's talking instead of doing one voice for every person, because then that just makes me look like a shitty person. But you're free to use them.
Very genius.
And should ye plunder any booty, cut this old sea crow some pieces of 8 from your coffer, eh?
This feels like a one-way ticket to a bad idea convention. But I'm very fond of air, and any diving suit is better than no diving suit.
Yep. Can't exactly dive if we ain't got a diving suit. Ha ha ha! Boo! We're ahead of you, chumps, once again. Well, you seem to be exactly where we are. And you kind of blew your cover just now, jumping out like that. Ha! Bet you thought you'd seen the last of us, suckers. No, not really. Knew we'd be running into you again. I mean, there's still some game left and y'all are the villains. We still gotta beat your asses and set everything right.
Huh? Aren't you surprised? I think we're starting to expect it, to be honest.
Shut it, wool mouth!
Yeah, we'll do the talking round here.
And the gem collecting. These diving suits are ours, suckers! The ones with the giant holes? What holes? Ooh.
They'll be fine, if you weren't planning on doing much breathing.
Whatever. Time for plan B. Mutiny! Line up on deck before we make you walk the plank.
He means before we tie you up, stopping you from diving off the plank to get the Sunstone shard.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, sure it is. Sure you don't want to just drown us all here in the ocean. How do we get the shard then, boss?
You know, I've been feeling stronger with each piece of the Sunstone we've found. Maybe instead of us going down to it, I can bring it up here.
Sure beats going for a permanent swim. Yeah, and seeing how Jester is made of fire, I don't see how that's going to work out well for him. Nice. I like when I don't gotta do nothing. Yeah, we all like when we don't gotta do nothing. That is a whale.
By Jove, what is that?
Sink me! Have we ventured into the treacherous trapezoid from which sailors ne'er return?
No, that's a go further to the left.
That is what the crow says. And what is it?
I say it appears to me to be a Terra musculus or a whale.
Yeah, next time just say whale instead of big weird words. And we've all been munched. So here we are in the belly of the beast.
Jester, are we inside the whale? It worked! I did it!
Yeah, you saying you meant for us to get eaten?
What? No, but I can feel the shard. It's close by.
Hey, wouldn't it be hilarious if we got the shard and left before this lot even woke up?
Yeah, then we wouldn't even have to fight them. Haha, yeah, and they'd be trapped here.
I guess, I mean, they'd probably escape, right?
Then we need to make sure they can't follow us. More traps!
Sure.
Hey, isn't it weird that there's tons of junk in here? Perfect! We can use that to make the traps! Ha-ha!
Jester, are you okay? You keep going on about traps. And I'm not entirely certain if you're talking about the traps meant to capture somebody or the traps that are prostitutes that look female, but once you get into the room with them, they got a big wiggly surprise down there.
Psh, you're always asking dumb questions, Alfie. Of course I'm talking about the second kind of trap. How about you stay here and set up those traps? Sid and I will go get our Sunstone shard.
Yeah.
Yeah, fine. Keep snoozing, keep losing, short stacks.
Surprised your yapping didn't wake us up.
Cooey, wake up, little ones. Oh, splendid, you're alive.
Who ordered seafood? I like how Yagi's face down and ass up and Lint's laying there holding a clover over his dead chest. I assume that's what they look like when they fall in battle, though I haven't been careless enough to actually let them die yet.
My what I did on summer vacation essay is gonna be interesting this year.
What do you call fish breath but for your whole body? I call that you smell like shit and you need a shower.
It's not you, Lint. It's this place.
The smell be casting a wide net.
If you're trying to bait me into punning, you got me hook, line, and sinker. Do you think Jester and Co. got gobbled up too?
Well, they were on the same ship as us that got chomped on by a whale.
Definitely. Those bullheads wouldn't miss a chance to muscle in on a piece of Sunstone. So if we bait them, we can reel in the catch of the day.
And the professors are not happy with those puns, it would seem.
We just have to find them before they find the shard.
Well then, hello, you can talk. Gobbog. You smell like toast.
Incredible, these things can talk. I wonder what they're saying.
How meeb hungry. Yes, they are pretty easy to understand if you know how things work, talking and cute things that involve the letter B where it doesn't usually go.
Whoa, what kind of animal are you?
Oh, hi. Me bit shy, but not great at talking.
I wonder what he's saying. Or she, it?
What do you mean she, it?
Meba girl. I think it's a boy. I'll call you Greenie.
Whatever. Well, alright then. Oop. You got some weird things inside your gut, whale. Well, I guess that's to be expected. It's whale guts. Did I pick up any salamanders? Here, take them. Skill points. Yeah. Now, how many of those do I have? 4. I'm gonna hold off on using those right now, though. In this dungeon, we're picking up another teammate who's only gonna have like 10 max health until we give them some skill points to get them more. Gobbog thinks he's the best, but me's the best. Me thinks Gobbog should be exiled. Yes. good for you in thinking your friends should be exiled. That crab has eyes on its claws. You are a very weird creature of the sea. And you are about to get ladled into oblivion. Or at least you would if I was better at hitting that damn thing. Anyway, you definitely don't like apple damage, so... There I go, blowing that again. Anyway, let's do some blockies. You just broke my defense. Don't do that, you stupid crab. Choke on ladle. There you go. There's 2 extra damage for you. You deserve it. It's what you get for being alive and having eyes where eyes shouldn't be on your big stupid claws. Maybe don't be an annoying little crab thing, and you won't get clubbed to death by ladle power. You ever think of that? Did you ever consider that maybe you just shouldn't be doing what you do? That's a floaty bastard, isn't it? A glutton drone. And you are insanely defensive. I need something that hits you hard. Something that can do at least 3 damage, like the shish kebab or the fish hammer, but it needs to not be slashing, because you resist that. If only my sarang was able to do non-slashy damage, but, well, whatever. Here's the shish kebab for yous. Damn, I am just so bad at hitting you with these things right now. Well, here's a concealed weapon for you. There we go, that one's better. I'm pulling my shit out of my ass. Ow. Ow. You hurted me for a lot. You really shouldn't do that. And you know what I can do? Freeze. Match all 3 symbols from spinning wheels to inflict damage and bore enemies. Sure, let's do that. Let's hit you with some donuts. And there you go. That'll do absolutely nothing. Great. And I know better than to try and defend, because I know these things will just eat my companions. It'll suck them in and just deal a lot of damage to them. So we're gonna have to do smart with the things I got here. Alright. There we go. Yeah, now I'm blocking you. My eyes swollen shut. But sheesh kebab. And now I'm actually gonna have to defend because, ow, piss on it. My timing is just garbage today. But that's a dead drone, and that's enough for a level up, which will undo all the big stoop that I done did. And I'm thinking some resolve. Cause why the fuck not? And backpack. Okay, let's just try to avoid these things. And I know there's a boon that I mentioned in the last episode that makes you lower enemies' defenses whenever you hit them, that I definitely missed, because if I had it, I distinctly remember having it when I came through this place on my personal playthrough, and this thing ain't keeping me flattened long enough to make my way across here. But there we go, now it worked. Haha, you no stop me. There's Alfie. Why do I always end up butt deep in weird glowing goop? Sounds like you should find a different line of work then. Blah. Ah, no. You stuck, little guy? I'm sorry. Let me help you. You know, little dude, I know how you feel. Trapped in a sticky situation you didn't sign up for. This is so not what I pictured when Jester said we were gonna save the Empire. There you go, little fish thing. You're free now. Wah! Wah! You're welcome, I guess. Some people. Jeez. Huh? Who goes there? Who else would it be? Hey,
Alfie, right?
What's it to you?
That was really nice of you to free the, jellyfish.
If you say anything to anyone about it, I'll slingshot your whiny butts into the nearest acid pit. Well, that was probably gonna happen anyway. There's a lot of those around here, and I'm very bad at jumping. Got that, twerps and twerpettes? Well, there's only one twerpette. You don't need that one to be plural. Unless we got Professor Rose with us, but I don't think she counts as a twerp. She's a little old. Chloe is more appropriate age to be called a twerpette. Well, bye, I guess.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, seems like Alfie ain't such a bad person after all. And you floaty jellyfish bastard, suck my ladle! You are just a regular ass drone who is weak to psychic damage, which I am incapable of hitting you with at the moment because I don't have my Yagi out here. But you can just get ladled. That's all you need to get ahead in life, is a ladle. Now, which of these things do I do to switch my allies? I think I gotta do that on Loaf's turn. And if that's the case, there we go. Alright. So, yeah, I have to do it on Loaf's turn to change allies. That's what it is. And yeah, Mind Prison ain't gonna do us so much here since it's good for a lot of enemies, but you're only one. Yow. You're bonking! You're doing an awful lot of bonking there, you little drone. But too bad for you. You don't live anymore. You just die a lot when you choke upon my mighty ladle. And you got a conveyor belt leading into that hole there. I found a weird pink electrical arc. It's not making me feel dread like everything else here. I think it's pointing towards the exit. Oh, please, please, please be the way out. Turner. Who the hell's Turner? I can't go that way. That's too big to jump. But we can follow this pink electrical arc that was mentioned in that sign. We'll see just where that leads. And there's also this drone here that needs to get ladled, but it's proving to be more difficult than it should to whack this little bastard. And still, just one little drone. Well, how's about you get more ladles? And there you go. And Yagi, you can defend because you won't be able to do enough damage to put this thing down on this particular turn. There we go. Now we got you. You ain't surviving a little bit of a key strike now. There we go. That's the key to kill without being hurt. You gotta has that defense right where it is needed most. And that will fix so many of your problems. You block what you need to block and only do extra attacks when you're sure it's gonna take out everybody. And that's another glutton drone. Well, seems we found exactly where your path ends, Mr. Glutton Drone. And you and your goddamn 2 defense and being immune to my damn ladle! How dare you! That doesn't seem right. So I'm gonna get the hell out of here before his attack ends up soft locking the game on me. I have a distinct feeling that might be what happens. And yeah, that thing needed a whack. We need Chloe to burn this son of a bitch. And yep, that's a salamander. Okie dokie then. So yeah, you go ahead and don't go glitching my game on me, mister. That is one thing I do not need at the moment. Game-breaking glitches can be quite annoying. And this game do have its share of them. I ran into a handful of them playing through on my own. And so far in this series, we've only seen one of those game-breaking glitches. Back when in our first fight against Cockboy and the Lamasery. I'm surprised we haven't run into any more as I've been playing through here for years. Okay. Well, I really could have done that better anyway. Just fill up my willy wingus for me. That's all I need out of you is some nice willy power. And now you get to die. Death is here for you now. You survived, annoyingly. You really shouldn't have done did that. Now you get to die for reals. Extra damage. Perfect. Super dead. VM's alive. Which is more than can be said about you. Anyway, teleporties. Yep. Now, yeah, follow the arc. That's what we're doing. My brain fails to work right now. Oh yeah, the arc just leads us over this way, and yep. Well, you needed to friggin' jump when I told you to jump back there. So, okay, now this way, and this teleporty takes us over here. Now we're getting bonked again! You bonky little drone bastard, how freaking dare you! Just for that, you get firebombed, son! That's for bonking me outside of battle, and you will come to regret ever being alive right after you get key struck by the mighty Yagi. Right there. Right inside your genitals. That is where the key lives. You disrupt that key, and it's like having your balls twisted around and tied into a knot. That cannot feel good. Ow. So that is not a bridge, apparently. But the arc, it leads us this way. That pink electricity. And okay, not sure why I was glitching back there on that platform. And we got us a save. Yes, save us up, dub. And I do remember there being a rather tough battle just ahead, and I'd like to go into that with full health, which means I'm gonna have to kill a couple more things, or just use some items, which I rarely do. But I could do with that level, more health and whatnot. Y'all know how it is. So that means let's try killing this guy that glitched on me again. And it seems to have glitched again. Okay, now it's dead. Okay. I will not understand how that thing be working. What the hell did I just pick up? Nitro Snail restores RP. I don't need that, but whatever. You can just stay down there, Nitro Snail. Don't even know why I'd want to eat you. You're a snail! And that's a French thing. I ain't French! French is the opposite of American. Damn, just short of that level I've been after. You really ought to give me just 3 more experience, you little prick. That would make me a lot less angry. And you wouldn't like me when I'm angry. I have been bonked. That is not good. There we go. That should get me that level right there. And I'm gonna put this one in health because I be taking quite a bit of damage here. And let's max out that backpack, shall we? Alright, now there you are, giving me even more of this. Okay, that's scurvy bits. That's an interesting name for a dish, but we don't need no scurvy bits. our inventory be full. Ain't need no pirate grub or French stuff. Those freaking snails, man. Trying to make me eat all those snaily snails. And I don't need to be over here because the place I need is up this ramp, which, no, but yes, but no. I forget what I gotta do. So, God damn it, how the hell did I forget where I go? Okay, there we go. I just had to whack that thing again. That's what it was. It didn't remain whacked after I left the area. And you need to not go whacking me, man. I got shit I need to do, and you're over here trying to bonk me out of existence. I can't have that. I just gotta get over here and not fall off these things as I run haphazardly along the narrow walkways of this place. And I think Chloe might be a good choice for this upcoming battle. I don't remember what our enemy is weak against, but here we go. Where is he? No idea who you mean, you mad old coot. Liar! You're one of Jester's little cronies. Tell me where he is. So, how did you get in here? If I'm such a liar, then why bother asking me anything, huh? Hoodlum! Vagabond! I'll strike you down and wipe your evil stain from this world! Whack. Hey, attacking before your opponent is ready? Where is your honor, dirtbag? You're siding with the criminals? Traitors! Sorry. You dare interrupt me, Saver? It's just the question only says apprehend Jester for questioning. Quiet, runt. Do you take me for a fool? You know what this is really about. You children want to dethrone me as number one. But that'll never happen. You can't defeat me. You're Generation lazy. You're all too soft to be real heroes. Better sincerely soft than hero hypocrite. Yeah, number one. No one likes no one's more like no one's hero. How dare you, criminals, liars! I'll take you all down. Well, she's angry, all right. And she's weak to that cindery damage that the meteoric knife does, but she's also resistant to the slashy damage that it does, which makes this less than ideal to use. So I was about to hit you with the saving sword, and then I remembered slashy resistance. So, fish hammer. Hope you like fish, lady. And elementary. No, you get the concealed weapon. Elementary's better off being used against multiple targets. Hero's blessing. You just upped your defense, which annoys the shit out of me. But you know what I can do? I can hit you with a whisk. That will lower your defense. There goes your defense buff there, you crazy ass bitch. You got that shit evened out. And there's 5 damage for you. Also, another concealed weapon for you. Right in your brain. Right in your brain. Hero's duty, and now your attack is up. Well, you know what I got? I got more defense. How do you like me having more defense? I just need to carefully, and not carefully at all, mash this button because there we go. Now you're not gonna be doing a lot to me. And here's a concealed weapon for you, because that's what I keep hitting you with. And yeesh, still did 9 damage. That is a lot of damage. Well, let's see how you like having a ladle in your brain. There you go. Right in your big old lady balls. And you can... Yeah. There we go. Ha! Now, how did you lose defense there? Is your... I don't think your defense buff is still up. Yeah, your defense buff is definitely not still up. That is just... I don't know where your loss of defense came from. Anyway... Here... Okay. Lightning. That's... Okie dokie then. That is an interesting attack you just did there. Good for you. Anyway, have some ladle. That has to feel fantastic. And, okay, you're just up in your defense again. Annoying. But I've got just enough power here to do that to you. Oh, yeah, that's doing some damage to you. A lot of damage. Ha! This whisk power is so much better than I gave it credit for. Now, suck on concealed weapons! And a little more damage for you. You deserve it where you're going, lady. Well, there you go. That can't feel good.
Ha! Have a nice trip, lady. Drop us a postcard from Whale Butt.
She'll be at home there. It stinks.
Seriously, though, who was that?
She was kind of a bitch. You don't need to worry about her. But she's dead now.
#1 hero. She took the Savers Guild contract to catch Jester. Whoa, so she really was hunting him? But she tracked us all the way here? Hold up, though. She's on your side, so why'd you help me, huh?
She's not on anyone's side. She's kind of a bitch, like I just said.
She's a few notes short of a melody, huh? Why are you all trying to stop us anyways, huh? What's any of this got to do with you? Jester's plan, using the Sunstone to bring back the Empire, it will destroy everything. It'll break the world. You don't know that. None of us know how it'll work. Jester hasn't talked about the plan with you, with his friends? Of course he has. Well, a bit. Kind of. Jester just wants to fix things. To let us all go home. Or at least, that's what I used to think. I know this is important to him, but he's been really off. What do you mean, off? You know, muttering, ranting, obsessing, leaving his friends behind, letting Klein and Io get hurt. He doesn't seem to care about anything but the Sunstone now. It's hard when you're trying to help someone, but they won't listen. It's hard when no one will take you seriously. It's been hard far away from your family. It's hard being far away from your family.
Undead roam the Ember Ruins. Yep. My thing has kind of nothing to do with what the rest of my team said, but it's true, I guess.
So you saw them too, huh? Those soldiers. I don't want to live in an empire that could create them. It's not too late. We can stop this. We can still change his mind. We've got to try to get through to Jester. If you speak to him, Alfie, maybe he'll realize he has people who care about him right here. Can't believe I'm about to do this.
Well, Alfie is now working with us. That is our final teammate.
Okay, let's try it. If we're gonna work together, you should know that my guitar doubles as a grappling hook. Hold buttons, use stick, I can hook and move us to metal rings and snatch goodies from afar. Now let's get moving!
Well, there she is. And let's also, that's a gear, but it does slashy damage. Do you have any of that? Okay, yeah, that. The problem with my Sarang is everything that's weak to that damage type is also resistant to the slashing aspect of it. So we will do that, and you're gonna have to hit things with Captain's orders, and we'll get you these things to get you even more health. There we go. That way you won't die the first time I go blowing a block when I go to use you as a meat shield, as I do with every one of my friends in every battle. Just ask Yagi. I have used him to block so many things. It's just, you make such good meat shields. A good meat shield blocks bullets and doesn't complain and lives to tell the tale.
This place very dangerous, very scary. You should listen to me advice. Hey there, cutie, flib flab flob flib. You ball screwed.
Yep, we've all screwed. Anyway, can I... No, I cannot. Jumping up there, not happening. Well, yeah, Neeb should stop warning strangers. Yeah, you probably should. Now, yep, there's you little jellyfish drone. But you ain't got shit except for a ladle scrambling the inside of that metal skull of yours. Now, here's more ladle for ya. And, well, time for that meat shielding that I hired you for. Oop, I blew that second block, but well, you get the idea. That's the whole reason I gave you even more health. I didn't want you dying just from a minor screw-up like that. So... guess avast for you then. There you go. Well, as per was happening earlier, my timing do be a little bit off today. It's just one of them days where I can't time shit out to save my life. And there we go, that's better. You still took no damage, and I bit my damn lip trying to say that. You and your goddamn defenses. Anyway, you're dead. I'm a fair ways off for a level, and I should really be focusing on using my allies as the shields they are, instead of having them attack, god damn it. I just need to not also jump into the fucking depths of the whale's bowels. Whale shit don't feel so good on my doughy little body. And crab, god damn it. Well then, you need a whack. That's better. Since you're whacked, this shield is still up. We need to whack other things. Yeah, there's a third pylon back there with a fucking glutton drone in front of it. Yagi, start meditating. I'm taking this thingy. And that's a treasure chest. And that's a color palette for lint. Anything else? Yep, Sally Mandy. You, I will definitely be taking. Piss on it. Okay, no more reckless running along narrow ledges. I have fallen enough. Also, I apologize for burping into your ear. Now, glutton drone, you go fuck yourself. I disable that shield. And away we go. That's more like it. But then again, Alfie's got that gear damage that's not slashing, which would be useful against that glutton drone, but I don't feel like doing with it. I'm gonna kill this little regular drone, because he is a very shootable target, and I can reliably block his shit using my friend as the shield, as I so often do. There we go, that's better. Now, get fucked, mister. You really shouldn't be getting in my way like that. There we go. And look at that. Alfie's already close to being back to full health. Now, if I was blocking with Loaf instead, I'd be able to heal him slowly by blocking absolutely everything. But that would involve using up a lot more time that I don't feel like you doing. There you go. Perfect. Victory. and still not quite at a level. I do be relying on those levels to restore me health. And, okay, we can go down here without falling to our death. And you stupid-ass crab bastard, you prickly little crabby boy. You suck. You just suck so much. Having to shoot me outside of battle like that. But too bad for you. You are dead. Now give me that experience. 2 more kills. And we will has our level. And we can get closer and closer to maxing out that boon slots. Whack. There we go, shortcut. And it's, yeah, right across here where this guy was warning us about things that we didn't receive the warning about. There we go, save. That way if I screw up and die horribly, we won't lose too much shit. Also, if the game happens to glitch and soft lock and all that shenanigans.
Sid, Jester, hold up. I need to talk to you. Alfie, what's going on? Have these dweebs taken you hostage? You were supposed to trap them, Alfie, not them. Let them trap you. No, they helped me. That psycho lady from the sewers came after me. I bet you believe me now, huh?
Yeah, we kinda do. She finally seen number 1 firsthand.
Sorry, I figured you were just trying to scare us before.
Yeah, I totally believed you the whole time, boss.
Sure. So what's the plan to take out these chumps?
Wait, Jester. I know this mission means a lot to you, but it's all wrong.
Huh? What are you saying?
Your dad never told us about the undead guys, and there's a whole new kingdom here now.
Are you helping the Moldy crew?
Yeah, I guess she is, and why are you calling us the Moldy crew? I get that I'm Moldy West, and that would probably be a fitting name for my fans, but I never really thought about calling those who watch me by a name like the Moldy crew. And besides, I'm not sure people would actually like being called Moldy. I do it to myself, and that's a choice, but I shan't force that upon anyone else.
It's not like that, Jester. They want to help. Listen to what they have to say.
We could think of it as an interrogation, right?
No! You're my oldest friend, Alfie! How could you do this to me?
Yeah, how could you side with those guys, especially after what they did to Klein and Io?
You traitor!
And he broke the bridge.
Why do we always end up having to take the long way around?
Hey, at least it's good cardio. Yep, that is correct, Yagi. Good cardio, but that's not exactly what we're after here. We're kind of short on time, and I do believe we have to go, right down here. It's not exactly too much of a detour. We just gotta hop along debris and disable this little shield real quick. And that only adds a little extra time to our crossing of this gap. I get the feeling they wanted more like a little more dungeon there that you'd have to go through, but they just didn't put it in for whatever reason. This place connects the home, all the home together. Me travel in the pipes. So yeah, you travel in the pipes. I don't see no pipes. Unless this thing that I'm jumping into is a pipe. I can see that being a pipe. So yeah, good for you, pipe boy. Traveling by pipe. Damn you. Phase it right through my ladling. You will have to suffer for that. But I'm also gonna have to defend against your attacks, because there we go. And now you're gonna hit him with some captain's orders. Keep it right there in the center. There you go. And There we go. Fat lot of good that blocking did me. Yet, I needs to quit fucking up is all I needs to do. And stick to the regular strategy of the friends being the meat shield, because apparently I can block your ability to eat people. That part I don't quite understand, but this firebomb does some really good damage to you. It seems to ignore one of your points of defense. So, there you go. And there we go. And a nice little shish kebab will put you in the ground. And hey, you didn't glitch out like that other one who wanted to survive just long enough to throw one extra bit of attack at me. I thank you for not being such a huge penis that you break the rules too, like your friend did back there. And now, how close are we to maxing out that boon slot? We got 2 slots left to unlock. That's what it is. So one more level will get us our second to last boon slot. You get a nice wackadoo. And we go slap this other thingamajiggy. And that opens you. Teleporty be open now. And there we go. And I don't feel like dealing with you. I could not make that jump. Because it's not a jump to be made. It's something we need to grapple to, which is going to be a pain in the ass with you hanging around, you stupid little drone bastard. Now, with him out of the way, we can just hook our way over here. Alright. That's what we needed. And I wonder, can you dig through this? No, that is not a thing you can dig up. You being all diggy and whatnot, you can't just dig through weird whale goo. You gotta be all, it's gotta be dirt. You can only dig the dirt. I'm going up on these pipes here because I feel like going up here. Don't ask me why, I just do. So, yep, alright. And this electrical arc is going into that teleporter down there. Or maybe it's coming from that teleporter down there. Whoops! Shitballs. Well, going in. And you spit me out in that spot I tried to jump to. Great. So, where's this one gonna take me? Okay. I can definitely work with that. So, where are we? Memory core. That sounds promising. Yep. This appears to be the whale's brain. Whales do have brains, don't they? What is this place? Some kind of cinema? Whoa, that's the Ember Palace. That's our home. And those are Ember soldiers. Jeez, who's doing this? How do they have these pictures? I think these are memories. The whale's memories. Whoa, this whale is really old. Some kind of super elder. It looks, dark and kinda mean. Sorry, Alfie. Oh yeah, you're right. It was. No one ever smiled. The sun never came out. On bad days, the smoke blocked out the sky in every direction. The city was so big, no matter how far you walked, you couldn't leave. Jester and I used to look out at the horizon and wonder what was out there. In truth, there was nothing but more empire. Do you miss it, Alfie? I guess. I mean, we also couldn't wait to leave. Jester wanted to be like his father, but the Emperor was terrifying. Nothing was ever enough for him, especially not Jester. I know Jester always wanted to be a good prince, to make his dad proud, but you gotta live your own life, right? For yourself, not for anyone else. Can he really bring the Empire back? With the Sunstone complete? I guess so. Right before we left, the Emperor gave Jester a spell. Jester never shared the details, he just said it would bring everything back. If you never knew what the plan was, why go along with it? Everything just disappeared in an instant. Our whole world. The Jester said he had a plan to fix everything. Not just a plan, a mission. I didn't ask questions, I just really wanted to believe he could do it. Do you think the spell to restore the Empire could be based on the one that made the undead soldier you saw in the ruins? Yeah, that'd be the logical conclusion. The Emperor only managed to make one regiment, and I always thought it was messed up. They were horrifying. Twisted, stuck between life and death. So even if Jester succeeds with the spell, what comes back won't really be our empire, will it? We have to stop him before he does something terrible. Yeah, that really does need to be stopped. A big-ass empire of the undead isn't exactly a nice thought. Ooh, salamander. Anything else over here? Nope, just salamander. This was only a salamander platform. So, nice brain you got here, Whale. Would be a shame if somebody farted in it and just left it trapped all up inside your brain case like that. Could you imagine the horror of having a fart permanently trapped inside your skull? I see a treasure chest! And that might just be something really good. Or also something really bad. I honestly don't remember, and I need to open it and not jump clean over it. It's a pallet. Chloe pallet. Hoorah! So, oh, I sees a grappling point up there. Thought it could hide from me until my prying eyes noticed. Wonk! So how many more of those things do I gotta whack before whatever is blocking the way is gotten rid of? I see one more of those things over here, one of these wacky boys. What are you blocking me from? The path forward, that's what you're blocking me from, wonk. There we are. And now get your robot ass out of my way, glutton drone. You ain't eating nothing today. Not today, son. And I see, okay, that's an interesting looking thing. There's also a platform down here with nothing but a teleporter on it. But it does get us up here. And this looks like something Lint can dig through. The Blizzard Bow. A bow originally found inside the Shivery Caves and used by many heroes since. Stops enemies in their tracks. No wonder it's so popular. Salamander, how did you teleport off of that wall like that? Let me see, Blizzard Bow, where you at? There you is. And I got a perfect spot for you right there. Now, it's not letting me switch my damn allies around. That's annoying. So, there. Now we've unbugged the ally switchy button. And I need to not teleport because I have to jump down from here to get back to where I was. There we go. And okay, there's you again. Well, how about you end up shooting me as I try to smack you over the head with a ladle? Dream slime. You ain't no dream. You are weak to apple. And I have apple, so take that. And you, there we go. All right. And now you get shish kebabbed again, you slimy little bastard. And that's all it takes to kill ya. Couple little pokey stabs from a thing with a bunch of little bits of food on it that was given to me by the queen after I rescued her little parakeet. And by rescued, I mean tracked her down and brought her back. She wasn't exactly in any trouble, but that rootling seemed to like her, but you can go back and watch it or play the game yourself, which I would highly recommend doing. And either way, I'm all out of time for this episode, so thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope to see you again in the next one. Goodbye.